Hey everyone, we are live from my backyard where I am smoking a brisket and some ribs. Smoking these meats here. Our little meat smoking. It's smoking. So, I'm the meat chef. Do I smoke meat? Smoking meat. Smoking these meats. Smoking meats earlier in the day. Smoking these meats, just set the charcoal up and you set the wood chips up, and then smoking meats, grilling meats, good smoky flavor. Smoke a brisket for like 12 hours. You smoke lemon chicken, smoke salmon, you'll love it. Bison, sirloin, ribs and sauces, meat like a brisket. I got ribs in there. Finishing off the brisket and the ribs. Finishing off this brisket and these ribs. And hopefully for Canadian Thanksgiving you get to eat a lot of brisket and ribs. How many of you guys are eating brisket and ribs tonight? Brisket. I want my baby back ribs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
This is fine.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it does not look like Facebook is having a very good day. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg's net worth, you know, something we can all relate to, is down $30 billion. That's a little bit of money. This on the back end of reports that the site, for the first time ever, lost users in a month. Maybe them playing both sides of the aisle is finally coming back to hurt them, and I'm here for it. Since I'm such a big supporter of alt tech, of course, I'm a huge fan of Facebook taking a nosedive in particular, because in my opinion, they're a little too meddly when it comes to the election, where they spend their money, how they disseminate information, how they put warnings on certain things and ban other people, which is hilarious because the very people that are constantly trying to shut them down and control them are the people that they're trying to keep in power. It's a weird dichotomy. But you know what? I'm here for it, 100%. And so is this video's sponsor, Meta PCs. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Meta PCs. Now, I know you're not going to run out and quick buy a brand new computer just because I ran this ad, but what I would hope is that you'll keep Meta PCs in mind for a variety of reasons and use my promo code, TheQuartering, to save big at checkout. Look, Meta PCs offers custom configurations. It has insane parts availability. They're one of the few people I see out there with the brand new NVIDIA 3090 in stock and shipping. When you buy from them, they offer you build photos as they work along. When you receive your PC, it's ready to go out of the box. It's 100% US-based sales and support. And one of my favorite things, it's a veteran-owned business. Meta PCs is veteran-owned. One of Meta's owners has served in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in the Meta Operations Center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. Meta PCs also offers financing. Head on over to MetaPC at metapcs.com. Use code TheQuartering at checkout to save money and support my content. If nothing else, go configure a PC, build a little wish list, and when you're ready, remember to use code TheQuartering at checkout at MetaPCs. I know I'll be getting myself a brand new one before the... Now, Facebook loses users for the first time in history. Facebook parent Meta stock nosedives in after-hours trading after the company refocuses on the metaverse. Facebook parent Meta's quarterly earnings report on Wednesday revealed a startling statistic. For the first time ever, the company's growth is stagnating around the world. Facebook lost daily users for the first time in its 18-year history, falling by 500,000 users in the last 3 months in 2021. That's not small. 500,000 users is a lot. It now has 1.93 billion users logging in daily. The loss was greatest in Africa and Latin America, which is weird to me. I don't know. I guess I don't know why that would be. You know, since most of like the censorship stuff and that is happening here in the United States, perhaps one of my viewers, African viewers or Latin American viewers, could tell me, are people using alternatives? Maybe they're using WeChat or something like that. I don't know. Meta stock price plummeted nearly 24%. Oh, it's gone down more than that, by the way, dropping about $246 a share, wiping out more than $200 billion in its market value. The company is facing challenges on multiple platforms as competitor TikTok booms, federal and international regulators scrutinize its business practices, and it begins a lofty transition to focus on the metaverse. I actually think this like transition for them to the metaverse, it could be really a massive mistake for them. Millions and billions of boomers across the world still use Facebook, and heck, I still have an account. I have a quartering account that just disappeared randomly yesterday, which is curious to say the least, and I can't seem to get it back. But I also use Minds.com and Odyssey and BitChute and Getter and Gab. Everything that has any kind of users, new users, I'm there supporting it. Facebook is still a huge group of people and huge platform to have for many people. It's weird because I don't really use Facebook that often, but sometimes I'll see a video on my feed that has like 17 million views, and I'm like, dang, that's a lot of people. And so there is still a lot of people there. Its newest ambition is off to a slow start, at least by one key metric. Facebook showed off for the first time on Wednesday how much money-losing proposition its investment in virtual and augmented reality really is. The suite of products the company dubs the metaverse. Facebook Reality Labs, the company's hardware division that builds the Oculus Quest headset, lost $3.3 billion in the quarter, despite bringing in $877 million in revenue. But even that figure is a tiny fraction of what Facebook's total revenue, $33 billion last quarter, primarily derived from targeted advertising on its main social network. The company has made significant investments towards its aspiration of becoming a hardware giant, including hiring over 10,000 people and rebranding itself to Meta, but that transition is still in the early days. Interesting. The Mark Zuckerberg's net worth plunging $30 billion. This is, just an hour ago. Facebook founder's personal wealth dropped $30 billion on Thursday. Could you even imagine it? I can't even think of what $30 million is like. Forbes, in real-time calculation, states, as of midday, Zuckerberg's on-paper fortune was worth $85 billion, knocking him out of the top 10 of the world's richest individuals. Shares of the Facebook parent Meta were down more than 26% to $238 a share in midday trading. Well, where is it now? It's at $237. The markets are about to close, so I don't suspect any major change here. Down 26.39%. Lost $50 a share today. 323 down to 241 overall. Pretty brutal. If the stock plunge holds, the company will lose more than $200 billion in a single day, one of the worst declines on record in the United States markets. Facebook reported 1.929 billion users daily in the fourth quarter, down from 1.93. Now, it's funny that like the market reacts so aggressively like this because it's still like massive. This is why, like, again, I have a quartering Facebook page, and the fact that it disappeared is very frustrating to me. I can't seem to find it. It's still important to have a presence there because it's about growing your platform and sharing the good news with as many people as you possibly can. Even if I dislike Facebook, I'm not stupid enough to pretend like there aren't people there who can join the cause. So it's why every video I upload, I take time painstakingly to upload to Gab, Getter, Minds, and all these other platforms, because every voice matters. Just because they don't use the platform that I choose to use doesn't mean I don't want to reach them. And Facebook has a massive usership. People have a lot of choice on how they want to spend their time on apps like TikTok are growing very quickly, Zuckerberg said in an earnings call. Well, the reality is I just think Gen Zers don't care about Facebook anymore. They use TikTok. I've got like a 15-year-old brother-in-law going on 16, and the kid's on TikTok all the time. He's always showing me TikTok videos and telling me how lit they are, or whatever that means. But I don't understand it. I don't care about TikTok in the slightest, but That means when TikTok starts eating into YouTube views, which it already is, right? TikTok will end up doing long form videos or something like that. If I continue to ignore it, I will become irrelevant. And I need to, embrace it. That's why I'm even thinking about, hiring a position that will help, change, edit down my videos and make them a minute long or 2 minutes long, and be able to utilize those platforms as much as I hate them, because it's still important to try and reach new people. Zuckerberg, in a full scale decline, and this is a guy that keeps trying to keep certain people in power. I don't understand. Nobody's really going to care. Everyone seems to quote unquote hate Facebook, but that's the popular thing to do, right? They hate Facebook, and then what do? They hop online and they go check their Facebook. It's the same thing about Twitter. The same people who are constantly complaining about Twitter, I see them terminally on Twitter. So it's an addiction for people. I keep Facebook really just because of Messenger and posting pictures of my dogs. That's kind of it. And I don't really keep in touch with any friends from high school. I don't even know a single person from high school anymore. I don't keep in touch with friends from college. I couldn't name one person I went to college with. So I just use it for keeping in touch with, actually really seeing what's going on in my local community is also kind of important to me. But that's a pretty big collapse. It's going to be interesting to see if they can recover. I don't think they're going to ever see these heights that they once did. After hours trading, it's sneaking back up a tiny bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Meta is poised to suffer the largest single-day wipeout in corporate history. Yikes. Couldn't have happened to a worse person. Better person. Hope you enjoyed this video. By the way, if you made it this far, I'm going to be live streaming tonight, a little after 5 Central Standard Time. Just to hang out and check in with all of you. I hope that you'll stop by and hang out. I kind of miss you guys. I haven't streamed in a while. And if you want the notification, make sure you click if the subscribe button below the video is red, make sure you click that and turn notifications on. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.